When I heard that just hanging can heal your shoulders, I just had to try it. Why? I heard of Dr. Kersch, an orthopedic surgeon, who did a study where he took the patients who were recommended for shoulder surgery and he had them do dead hangs, and then 90 out of 92 of them did not need shoulder surgery anymore. Now, that's a 98% success rate. That's pretty good and doesn't seem like something too difficult to do. So I thought, well, I'd like to try that. It sounds simple enough. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Pavel Sendika and I'm totally unqualified to give fitness advice. I don't have any formal fitness credentials. I'm an anthropologist whose only authority is that I have been carving my own path to fitness. To fitness over 40, I should say, over the last 10 years. And like you, I want to be fit, but I don't want this pursuit of fitness to be my full-time job or obsession. Besides possibly avoiding shoulder surgery, there are other benefits to hanging. Many of them have been proclaimed over YouTube by
AI-generated voices.
They are that it can help and correct your posture, that it makes you taller, that it improves your whole life somehow, that it will save your life, and generally it's the best thing since the sliced bread. Now obviously some of those claims feel a little bit over the top, especially the one where it's going to save your life. However, I do like exercises that don't take too much time and offer possibly a huge health benefit. So this seemed like a good one to try. So I had to try it. Okay. I have never hung before for any extended period of time. I think the most I would do would be like 15 seconds to just help me stretch a little for my back pain sometimes, but that's it. Another reason to do it for me is that I have not always been kind to my shoulders. Actually, that's a euphemism for I was pretty stupid when I was younger and I ended up with shoulder pain, which I still could feel doing arm swings during the radio Taiso stretches. Radio Taiso, by the way, Japanese stretching routine, only takes 3 minutes. You can check it out on my other YouTube video if you want to see what it is or maybe even try it. Now obviously hanging for 15 seconds and hanging for 2 minutes, they were going to be two different things. However, at first I thought somewhat naively that maybe I would even be able to do it at one go. Now, obviously, that's not how things work. This is not how it worked for me, and you also, if you're gonna be doing it for the first time, just take it easy. Don't try to overdo it. And Dr. Kersch actually says that you will get all the benefits from as little as 30 seconds 3 times a week. And you will get the benefit from doing just a partial hang. So you can support your weight a little bit with your feet to get the full benefit. Now remember, this is a dead hang, so you're supposed to relax your body and just let your shoulders touch your ears as you sink in. So the first time I tried it, I was able to hang for about 20 seconds. And I was a bit miffed, like, what, me, the fit over 40 personified? I took a rest and tried it again and then a third time. And then I decided to leave it at that. It was 1 minute and 38 seconds. But Rome wasn't built in a day. And I decided I don't have to push myself in an unfamiliar exercise during my first day. What I noticed was when I was coming out from the posture, I felt very awkward and I stood with my arms up for a while and lowered them down really slowly. It felt like things are adjusting. Meanwhile, I went back to the source and studied Dr. Kersch's book, which describes how hanging opens and shapes spaces in your shoulder joint to prevent rotator cuff tears and impingement syndrome in the shoulder, as well as how it treats these conditions and a condition of frozen shoulder. The book is full of testimonials and CT scan images. I was sold because I thought to myself, well, it is so easy to injure a shoulder. You can even injure it by doing push-ups wrong. So it kind of points to a serious design flaw. Unless, of course, the environment we're currently in is not, what we're supposed to be doing. That's not what we were designed for. And I know what you're gonna say. It's like, what do you mean? Like, weren't we all meant to be like this in front of our computer screens all day, typing away or watching funny cat videos? No. Apparently, we were not. Our closest living relatives are chimpanzees and bonobos, and it turns out that we have the almost exactly the same shoulder joint anatomy. Chimpanzees and bonobos are tree-dwelling creatures. They hang from branches. Kids have no problems hanging from monkey bars. However, we have lost this ability because our environment doesn't give us many opportunities to just hang. This causes many problems. Now, if we are just able to hang once in a while, hanging like our ancestors is an easy fix to realign your shoulder joint. This exercise actually can reshape the bone and tendons surrounding the shoulder to make more space for the ball in the socket to move more freely. And this is where the discomfort might come in. Now, a word of warning. Dr. Kersch in his book says, expect it to be painful. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go against the pain. You have to be discerning. If you have serious problems, you have to consult with your doctor or therapist, who might just tell you not to do it because that's the easy thing to say. However, you have to be discerning. I felt discomfort while doing them, but I did not feel an acute pain. Hopefully you know how to tell the difference. And at the beginning, you might also have to support your weight a little bit with your feet. And most important of all, don't blame me. I'm just an anthropologist. So I took to the bars again the next day, and I put my mind to it and hung the stopwatch over my head where I could see it to make sure I can do at least 30 seconds at a stretch. Again, it took 4 hangs to get there. So where do you think this save your life claim comes from? Well, apparently grip strength is a very good predictor of mortality in older humans. So if the grip is light, then those people are more likely to die. However, I doubt that just training your grip is going to delay your appointment with Miss Death. I think it's just an indicator of overall fitness. However, it sure is nice to have a strong grip and to be able to not to struggle so much with those jar lids. So now let me tell you about my personal experience with this exercise. I actually felt that things are going in the right direction from the first day. I felt a bit of discomfort, but I felt a lot better the next day. And of course, the pain I felt during the arm swings, it didn't completely go away, but I could tell that it was on its way out, that things are improving. The other thing I have noticed is that when I did a bit more than 2 minutes a day, the next day my whole chest and shoulders felt like I've been through some intense bout of exercise. However, it was a good feeling. It was a good kind of muscle pain. Like I've been to a gym, which I don't go to. Of course, as time went by, my grip strength improved, and going from 20 seconds to, by the end of it, hang for almost a minute. I'm definitely going to include this exercise in my daily routine. I want to keep my shoulders pain-free. In conclusion, I think it's a great exercise. I feel it does help with your posture a lot. I feel taller, I feel more stretched out, I feel my chest is more out. We're doing all these things that we're not designed to do throughout the day, sitting hunched over computer screens in poorly designed chairs. So this is a great way to redress that. Remember, you don't have to do the 2 minutes at one sitting, and actually you shouldn't. You should spread it out throughout the day. Of course, that could be a little bit difficult if you don't have a hanging bar in your apartment or anywhere close, but you can get one installed or can get a little bit creative. Because of its great effect on the shoulders, it seems like a really good bit of preventative maintenance that you can do for your shoulders to keep them pain-free. There is no escaping our biology, our tree-hopping heritage. Make sure you don't overdo it. As always, Dr. Kersch says that 30 seconds 3 times a week is enough to reap the benefits, especially to start with. Well, that's it from me today. If you have any health tips or hacks that don't take too much time and have huge health benefits, please share them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.